I think we've reached a point, at least, of sort of strategic stability in the relationship. I think both countries concluded that having an all-out global trade war between the United States and China would be deeply damaging to both sides and to the world. There remain issues of disagreement. There remain issues that we know in the long term are going to have to be confronted and can be irritants in our relationship. We've not been bashful in saying that we don't think we don't think it's sustainable to live in a world where we depend on some country for 90% of anything, whether it's supply chains, critical minerals, or the like, pharmaceuticals and the like. And we have every intention of doing everything we can to ensure that our critical supply chains are diversified. And that will continue to be a point of contention, I imagine. But that's something that's critical to our national security and that we've been working on and will continue to work on. I also think that from a responsibility standpoint, the two largest economies in the world who both possess nuclear arsenals have to be able to talk, have to be able to communicate, and have to be able to interact. It would be reckless and irresponsible for the United States and China not to have meetings, not to have conversations, and not to have opportunities for our leaders to interact with one another. I just think I don't know anybody who thinks that's a good idea. It would be foolish and frankly dangerous for us not to have a relationship with them, even as our areas of conflict and disagreement remain.